Good morning students. I am R.K. Yadav. Today we will study about coordinate geometry, chapter 7 mathematics of class 10. In this chapter, firstly we will study about Cartesian coordinate system. In the Cartesian coordinate system, there is a Cartesian plane which is made up of two number lines which are perpendicular to each other, that is x-axis which is horizontal and y-axis which is vertical, which represents two variables, that is x-axis in variable x and y-axis in variable y. These two perpendicular lines are called the coordinate axis. That is horizontal line is known as x-axis and vertical line is known as y-axis. Second point is the intersection point of these two lines is known as the center or origin of the coordinate plane. Its coordinates are 0, 0. It means when horizontal line and vertical line, that is x-axis and y-axis, intersects at point O, this point O is known as origin of the coordinate plane, and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0, and this is represented by O. Next point, any point on the coordinate plane is represented by the ordered pair of the number. Let xy is an ordered pair, then x is the x coordinate and y is the y coordinate. It means suppose this point is P and these are x and y axis, and coordinate of P is x and y. X is the x coordinate, it means here the distance of x, and y is here, this is the distance y. Now the distance of any point from the y-axis is called x-coordinate or abscissa, and the distance of any point from x-axis is called its y-coordinate or ordinate. It means suppose this point is 2, 3, here 1, 2, here 1, 2, 3. Suppose this point is 2, 3, then 2 is known as abscissa and 3 is known as ordinate. It means x coordinate is known as, this is x is abscissa and y is ordinate. Next, the Cartesian plane is divided into 4 quadrants: first, second, third and fourth. It means when we draw horizontal and vertical line, this is horizontal and this is vertical line, then the plane divides in 4 parts, and this part is known as first quadrant, and this is second quadrant, this is third quadrant, and this is fourth quadrant. The sign of first quadrant is positive, positive, sign of second quadrant is negative, positive, and sign of third quadrant is negative, negative, and sign of fourth quadrant is positive, negative. Here this horizontal line is known as x-axis and this vertical line is known as y-axis, and the line of intersection, this point O, is known as origin, and origin is denoted by O. Origin is denoted by O, and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0, and this is OX is the positive direction of x-axis, OX dash is the negative direction of x-axis, OY is the positive direction of y-axis and OY dash is the negative direction of y-axis. Here this is the, suppose this point is P, the coordinate of P is 2, 1 and 2 is known as abscissa and 1 is known as ordinate. It means x coordinate is known as abscissa and y coordinate is known as ordinate. Here -3 is abscissa and -2 is ordinate. 4 is abscissa and -2.5 is, this is ordinate. Distance formula. Suppose distance between 2 points, this point is A and this point is B. Distance between this point is D. Then find the value of D. To find the distance between the point A and B, suppose the coordinate of point A is x1, y1 and coordinate of point B is x2, y2. Then to find the distance between them, we will draw geometrically x and y axis, and this is x axis and this one is y axis. We draw perpendicular on x axis and then from here we will draw a perpendicular to this. Suppose the value of, suppose this point is P, the value of AP is, this is x1 from here to here and from here to here this is x2, so this distance becomes x2 minus x1, so this AB equal to x2 minus x1. Similarly this distance is y1 and from here this is y2, so this distance becomes y2 minus y1. And now we will use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle. In triangle BAP, we will use Pythagoras theorem. Then AB square equal to AP square plus BP square. It means AB square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now let's see below in this diagram. Suppose our aim to find the distance between these 2 points, then we will draw perpendicular from here, from Q to x axis and from here to here, and then this is x1 and this is x2, so this distance will be x2 minus x1 and this is equal to also x2 minus x1. Similarly this is y1 and this distance is y2, so this distance becomes qt equal to y2 minus y1. So we will use Pythagoras theorem in this triangle, right angle triangle. PQ square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now let's see next diagram. Here this point is P and Q. We will use triangle PQN. PQ square equal to PN square plus QN square. Here is right angle. So PQ square equal to, the value of PN is this x2 minus x1 whole square and value of QN is y2 minus y1. This is y2 minus y1, we will write here, and this is x1 minus x2, we will write here. So in this way we can write PQ square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square equal to y2 minus y1 whole square. It means this side whole square plus this side whole square, and pq square equal to x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So we can write pq equal to under root this x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. This is the distance formula. Using this formula we will solve the questions of exercises. Now let's take a question to find the distance between these 2 points. Suppose this point is A and this point is B. The coordinate of A is x1 y1 and coordinate of B is x2 y2. So we will use this value in the distance formula. That is, suppose here this point is A and this point is B. Coordinate of A is 2 3 and coordinate of B is 4 1. So we will write this is x1 y1 and this is x2 y2, and then we will put the distance formula d equal to under root x1 minus x2 or x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. In this formula we will put the above value. It means we will put x2 is 4. Here x2 is 4, we will write here 4, and x1 is 2, we will write here 2. Similarly y2 is 1, we will write here 1, and y1 is 3, we will write here 3, and then a square. So we can write in this way: distance between these 2 points is equal to x2 minus x1 whole square, means 4 minus 2 whole square, 4 minus 2 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. It means 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3 whole square. It becomes 2 whole square plus minus 2 whole square. This is equal to under root 4 plus 4. This is equal to under root 8, and this is equal to under root 8 is 2 into 2 into 2, and here a pair of 2, so we will write 2 root 2. This is the answer. This is the distance between these 2 points. That is, the distance between these 2 points is equal to 2 root 2 unit. Using distance formula we can solve this. Now find the distance from origin. Suppose this is the Cartesian plane, this is x-axis and y-axis, and this point is origin O. The coordinate of O is 0 0. Suppose here a point P. Find the distance OP. So distance of xy from the origin is, suppose the coordinate of P is x and y, then we will use the formula d equal to, that is OP equal to under root x2 minus x1 whole square, that is x minus 0 whole square, plus y minus 0 whole square, y minus 0 whole square. This is under root x square plus y square. So we can say that the distance of PQ from the origin is under root x minus 0 whole square plus y minus 0 whole square, or this is equal to under root यानी d इक्वल टू अंडर रूट एक्स स्क्वेयर प्लस वाई स्क्वेयर, और यू कैन राइट द डिस्टेंस of any point P from the origin d equal to under root x square plus y square, because the coordinate of origin is 0 0. Collinearity of 3 points. Method 1, we can use distance formula and show that a plus b equal to c. It means the distance from here to here. Using distance formula we will find a, and using distance formula we will find b. When the sum of a and b equal to this value of c, then the 3 points will be collinear. It means, suppose this point is a, second point is the, third point is c, this is b and c. 3 points are collinear only when the sum of AB plus BC equal to AC. So one method is this: using distance formula we will find the distance of 3 lines and compare them. When the sum of 2 lines is equal to the value of third line, then they will be collinear. And second method is, we can use collinearity of 3 points. Second method is, we will use the formula area of triangle, and area of triangle becomes 0. We will use the area of triangle formula, and that formula will equate to 0. That is, area of triangle ABC equal to half x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2 equal to 0. We will use this result, that is area of triangle equal to 0. Then the 3 points will be collinear. Section formula. In section formula, suppose this is a line AB and a point P. Divide this line in the ratio m1 ratio m2, and distance between here to here is m2, and distance from here to here is m1. That is, when P is the point which divides the line AB in the ratio m1 and m2, then we can write the coordinate of P. What will be the value of the coordinate of P? That is x and y. In this case, we will suppose that the here coordinate of A is x1 y1 and coordinate of B is x2 y2, and ratio of AP upon ratio of BP equal to m1 upon m2, or m1 ratio m2. For this we will draw a Cartesian plane and draw perpendicular from here, 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 and then similarly from here to here and here to here, and then we will equate these two similar triangles and find the result. See in this diagram, here this point A and this point of A is x1 y1 and point of B is x2 y2, and this point P divides in the ratio m1 ratio m2, and coordinate of P is xy. Our aim to find the coordinate of P. So for this we will draw the Cartesian plane, x-axis and y-axis. Then we will draw perpendicular from A, from P, from B, and then from A to this line and P to this line, and then after that we will equate triangle this and triangle this or similar, because this is 90 degree, this is 90 degree, and these two lines are parallel, so that their corresponding angles are equal. So by angle similarity, these two triangles will be similar. So we can write, when these two triangles are similar, so we will write ratio of this upon ratio of this, that is m1 upon m2, equal to ratio of this upon ratio of this. We will find the value of this, that is AQ by PC equal to this perpendicular upon this perpendicular, PQ by BC, PQ by BC. Now let's see the second diagram. Here section formula for internal division. Suppose a line AB, the coordinate of A is x1 y1 and B is x2 y2, and a point P divides this line in the ratio m ratio n, and coordinate of P is xy. Our aim to find the coordinate of P. So for this we will take these two triangles and prove they are similar. Then clearly these two triangles are similar, therefore their sides will be in the same proportion, that is AP upon BP equal to AH upon PK and PH by BK, and we will write the value. This is AP by BP means m by n, and this value is, this is x1 and this is x1, and from here to here this is x, so this value becomes x minus x1. Similarly we will find, this is x minus x1. Similarly we will find this value and other value. So we will write like this: m by n equal to x minus x1 upon x2 minus x equal to y minus y1 upon y2 minus y. When we will take these two terms and simplify, then we will get x equal to after cross multiplication and simplify, we will get x equal to mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n, and when we will take first term and third term, these two terms, then we will get y equal to my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n, and coordinate of P is x and y, coordinate of P is xy, so we can write the coordinate of P is mx2 plus nx1 upon m plus n and my2 plus ny1 upon m plus n. This is the section formula. Let's see a question. In this question given that find the coordinate of the points which divides the join of these 2 points -1,7 and 4,3 in the ratio 2:3. It means suppose here 2 points, this point is A and this point is B, and coordinate of A is -1 and 7, and coordinate of B is 4 and 3, and a point P divide this line in the ratio, suppose this point is P, divide in ratio 2:3, that is from here to here this is 2, and from here to here this is 3 portion. P divides the line AB in the ratio 2:3. Then our aim to find the coordinate of P. Suppose this coordinate is X and Y. So using section formula we will find the coordinate of these 2 points, this point P. So we will use formula P is equal to m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2, and m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2. We will use the formula discussed above. Now suppose this point is, this is x1 and y1, and this is x2 and y2. We will put in the formula P equal to what? m1x2 plus m2x1, here m1x2 plus m2x1 upon m1 plus m2, comma m1y2 plus m2y1 upon m1 plus m2. We will use this formula and put the above value. So we can write like this: P equal to m1x2 means 2 into 4 P equal to 2 into 4 plus 3 into -1 upon 2 plus 3, comma 2 into -3 plus 3 into 7 upon 2 plus 3, and this becomes 8 minus 3 by 5, comma minus 6 plus 21 by 5, and this equal to 8 minus 3, 5 by 5, this is equal to 1, and this is 21 minus 6, 15, 15 by 5, this is 3. This is the coordinate of P. This is the answer. This point P is 1 and 3. Now using section formula, one important result made here: midpoint. When suppose this is point A and this is point B, and when a point P divides its in the middle midpoint, suppose P is the midpoint, then m1 ratio m2 will be 1:1. These two distance will be equal. In this case the above formula becomes in the form of this, that is P is equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2, where coordinate of E is x1 y1 and coordinate of B is x2 y2, and this formula, section formula, becomes in this form: P equal to x1 plus x2 by 2 and y1 plus y2 by 2. So we will use for midpoint this formula x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2. Next is section formula for external division. Suppose this is a line AB, this is A and this is B. Suppose this point P divides externally this line. It means this is M1 and this is M2. Then the coordinate of P will becomes, we can solve using these two triangles, similar triangle, one triangle this and second is this. We will compare similarity in these two triangles and then find this result. That is, here only change is sign. This is in external division, here will be negative sign and all other terms will be the same as internal division, only sign will be changed. Positive sign becomes negative signs. And now last one is area of triangle. Similarly, we can find the formula for area of triangle. Suppose this is triangle ABC and their coordinates are x1 y1 x2 y2 and x3 y3, and to find the area formula we will give some construction. Here one perpendicular, from here draw perpendicular, and here we will draw perpendicular. Then we will use this formula, area of triangle ABC equal to area of trapezium. This, it means we will use this trapezium, this is trapezium, area of this trapezium plus area of trapezium this second, that is this one. This is also a trapezium because these two lines are parallel, and then subtract last one. This is also a trapezium. This is, here this line is parallel to this. Then we will get the portion of triangle, that is area of trapezium. The sum of two trapezium minus area of this third trapezium. Using this we will use the formula of trapezium, sum of parallel sides into distance between them upon 2. We will write like this, this and this, all three trapezium, and then we will get this result, and after simplification we will get the final result of area of triangle equal to half, this is half x1 y2 minus y3 plus x2 y3 minus y1 plus x3 y1 minus y2. Using this formula we can find the area of triangle. Thank you.